Lauren's troubleshooting video for the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. So I've actually, this is the end of the day. It's like totally dark and nighttime outside. And I'm making this currently. So I've gone ahead and taken off one eye of makeup to do this. And as I was doing it, I was thinking about just some things that I know tend to sometimes factor into the mascara and how it's working. So first and foremost, how you remove your eye makeup actually determines a lot about what happens when you put on your eye makeup like the next day. So what does that even mean? If you're using a super kind of oil-based eye makeup removing cloth, which I'm going to show you in a second, one of them, and you're not, it can leave a little bit of a greasy residue on your eyelashes specifically. And if you have that, it's going to cause it to run a whole lot. I actually don't often experience a lot of any kind of running in my mascara. And big chunk of that is because of what I'm actually like applying around my eyes and what I'm removing things with. So just now I used Almay Long Wearing and Waterproof Eye Makeup Removing Wipes. These are my backup makeup removers and I really like them. They remove the mascara really well, but they leave that greasy feeling on your eyes. And so whenever I use them, I have to make sure I wash my face and my eyelashes, not my eyelashes, but my eye, just everything super well and get it super dry so I get all of the greasiness of this away and gone. When I'm not using that, we have actual makeup removing cloths that I use that I love that don't leave your face feeling greasy or oily or your eyes feeling greasy or oily. Or I wash my face with warm water and our facial cleanser. Those are two really good options that don't leave a whole lot of yuck around. Another thing that can cause the mascara to kind of feel, so I learned this recently, but whenever you apply something around your eye area, like a moisturizer or an eye serum, it actually migrates up to your eye. I learned this from an esthetician recently. So when you actually are applying eye serums or anything like that, you want to actually not apply it right up to the line, but like significantly below the line because it's going to work its way up to that line. And so if you're already applying it here, it's going to work its way up and help your mascara fall off, basically. So there's that. You're like, I didn't ask for all that. I just want to see you apply the mascara. So here is the mascara. You have your gel tube, you have your fiber tube. First, I want you to look at your gel tube. It should, when you take it out, it should not be super gloppy. All right. So if you have a ton of glop going on around this, you need to contact customer support and you need to tell them, take a picture of it, and they will send you a new one because that is not normal. That is not okay. It's happened to me one time in this entire year that I've been using and selling this mascara. It's happened to me one time and I was like, what? And it was like literally, I mean, it was a mess. It wasn't fantastic, but they send you a brand new one. No questions asked. You send a picture and you're like, hey man, it's a mess falling everywhere, and they will take it back. So, to apply, there are two different ways to do this. Some people apply a base coat of their regular mascara. I do not. I feel like it makes it more clumpy when I do that. So I take the mascara, I do a little bit of this action, and then I do a light coat of gel like that. And I actually let that sit for a second in lieu of a base coat of mascara. And then I do it one more time. And this is really, really important while that's still wet, okay? Because that's acting like almost like an adhesive. That's when you go in with your fibers and you do a light coat of fibers with that. I've kind of got a weird thing going on there. All right, and then I'm gonna let the fibers sit and set for a second in that gel. So it's really important that you apply fibers while gel is still wet. Gel is literally your adhesive of sorts. It's not actually adhesive, it's not glue or anything, but this is what is going to bind the fibers and build the fibers. So I let it set for a second, and then gonna go in with another coat, a light coat of gel, because I'm gonna do more than one. So if I were just, a lot of times for just like a daily, normal, I don't have anything big going on, I might stop here because, you know, life and hurry and children. I might stop here, but I made sure to do a good sealing coat. Like I let the fiber set in the gel for a second, and then I went ahead and did a good sealing coat. I will not have any flakes. Like this is how I apply my mascara. There will not be any flakes throughout the day, unless my pool is very warm right now. If I were to get in the very warm water in the pool right now, it will make my mascara run if I rub my eyes. But if I were to cry or get stuck in the rain, it should not run. If I were to keep going, so I've been talking, so I'm actually going to put a little bit of fresh gel here so that it's wet. Otherwise, if I tried to apply fibers just now, they would fall off eventually because there was nothing wet for them to stick to. That was a bit much there. All right, and so again, I'm gonna let the fiber sit for just a second in the wet gel. My other eye has gotten very sad after the course of the day. But again, this is a good example. I've been wearing this eye, you've got nothing. I've got no fibers, I've got nothing that's falling off. So if you're applying the mascara exactly as I'm applying it right now, and you're experiencing a bunch of fibers falling off, then you need to contact customer support and say, hey, I'm applying this mascara correctly. I've troubleshooted this with my presenter and none of it's right. And they'll send you a new one. So yeah, that's it. And then if you are like, if there's like a special event or whatever, I would keep building onto this. While this is wet, I would do it just at the tips, the fibers. Let's do it for fun because just so you can see. So I'm getting a little bit of gel just at the tips here. And, oh shoot. If you find you're having too many fibers on the wand, I just sort of rub them against the rim of the thing until they fall off. Let them set. This other side's looking kind of super sad, man. I was in a hurry today to do this. What is this, my third or fourth coat? Yeah, something like that. There it is. And then I would be done. So, and this is a good example of sad one coat, super rushing. So you don't have to like have like eyelashes all the time. You can actually, if you're just in a hurry and quick and need to get it done, you can do that. I have had watery eyes. I've rubbed my eyes. I've had children crawling on me and rubbing my eyes. It should not be flaking. It should not be getting places. End of the day, lots of rubbing and wearing and whatever, no flaking. Fresh, like 4 coats, should also have no flaking, no running throughout the day. So if you have a greasy eye makeup remover, make sure you're scrubbing and making sure you're getting all that grease away, because that can be a lead factor in causing, you know, it to melt off your face. Make sure that you have a good set. If it's gloppy, it's not good. You need to take a picture, have customers send it to the customer support, have them send you a new one. Make sure you are doing gel, fibers, gel. Make sure you're applying the fibers to the gel while the gel is still wet. Let it set in the gel, then apply your sealing coat of gel. And if you want to keep building from there, make sure you're always applying to a fresh, wet layer of gel, if that makes sense. Yeah. That's what I got. Okay, bye.